Yo, what's up everyone? Jack here, back for another video. I hope you all are ready. Cause today I'm doing a art video. And this is not a type art video. This art video is about Sonic. Let's get to. I'm gonna be making Sonic characters into female versions of themselves. Female versions. So yeah. Let's get to the video. Okay, so the first thing I do is Sonic. Now, Sonic is very quick, you all might know, right? But all I need to do is just do the hair and a lot of stuff. So what I did was just put in some sort of spiky hair for Sonic to allow him to have some spike into his design. I think it's kind of work out quite well. And then I just raise some bits and boom. So next up I was trying to do the head. I was getting a little bit of a difficult place for it. There was a lot of scenes that was difficult of it. Ooh, I never want to do that again. Then the eyes was the most hard thing. Don't want to figure out what to do. By this point I just remembered that I missed the other side of the eye. So I had to do the other side straight away. So then I had to figure out what type of mouth I wanted to look like. I couldn't figure it out, so I just wing it. The nose was a little bit hard, a little bit easy. I had some struggling for me there. Then the neck was the next bit, which I realize now it's kind of small, but it's okay. So I did that, and then I tried my best to make sure nothing went wrong. Then I just fix the neck and then do more and more and more. So by this point, I just try and try and try and try. So yeah, that's what I did the whole entire time. And it's very hard. So figuring out what type of hand movement I want her to do was confusing. I couldn't figure out what type of pressure spot. So I just did the original Sonic hand one finger movement, like you do so type thing. It was one thing I quite like do, and was the most hard thing. The fingers was so hard. You could tell I'd never done female bodies. The only bodies I ever done was males, and that's it. So the female bodies was very hard for me. So if you think that was easy for me, then you gotta be joking. But anyway, I try to figure out what type boy I should make her look like. Well, make her have. It was struggling for me. So I just switched into entire styles. Until I started with a better style than I thought I was gonna get. Made her have a whole clothing and then boom. But I'm just gonna let you guys see. And then it was difficult now. So I'm back. It was really hard to do that. The whole entire time making the shoes was straight up hard. I tried to figure out what type look the Sonic shoes will look like. It was confusing for me. Sonica? I don't even know what to call it now. My mind's getting. I'm so sorry. I had to go downstairs. But anyway, I forgot what I just said, but the whole entire thing I was doing so well. And until when I got to the hand, I think I was about to say. Yeah, I got to the finger thing and it was confusing. The hand, the other arm was just so hard to figure out what to do. I just couldn't figure out how to do it at all. So yeah, it was the most hardest bit I had to do. Especially the fingers. Then I had to rub it some bits out. But then I thought something else. Because when I looked at it, it didn't look right. But I didn't know why. So I just kept on rubbing it out and trying to figure out what it was that didn't look right. Right. And then this was the point where I just started to do the hair. I made the hair the same color as Sonic Quills, and I kind of messed it up for a minute there, but I did very well. When I look at the whole body, it didn't look right to me at all, and I just got a little difficult with the legs. And when I look at it more, I thought something needs to change about the body. But I just did the skin, and then I just start off with the skin, and then just finish with everything else. Let me just say that. I was struggling with the color. It didn't sit right with me at all. So I just kept on figuring out how to make it look right. And then I thought I'd figure it out, but I didn't. The body was confusing for me. I couldn't figure it out why it didn't look right. So, because sometimes you think as if you think as Sonic, not you think he is more of a happy but also a sort of gangster, you could say. I not that much know Sonic as well. But yeah. And I did the shoes, but then I just feel like something more looks strange about it. And more I look at it, more I thought. But I kept on doing everything else. Then I realized I forgot about the bottom of the shoes, so I did it. Tried my best to get it all correct, and I found that I did. So the next shoes, I just thought maybe make it look like his foot is going up and a little bit sideways. I thought it would look cool, like he's tapping his foot down on the ground, us moving his finger, and it looked cool to me. I think I'm not that good, okay, but yeah, that's what I did for the other foot. I had a little bit difficult, but it worked. I had to rub out some of the lines and make some new ones too, but it still worked. Still very worked. And then this was right at the point where I realized the arms wasn't right. So I tried to get the right colors. So when I realized I got the wrong colors, after much later, and then I just fixed her arms. So I just made her arms have something else. Just wait and see. So you see, I made her arms have no sleeves. I gave her no sleeves. I just thought the sleeve would not look good on her. So I just made her have no sleeves. It makes more sense to me. Let me just say that. And I really tried my best to get it right on the spot. Next up was tails. I tried my best to make tails. The head was kind of confusing. I gave her a small body and gave her ponytails. It was supposed to act like her tails, but instead ponytails, two of them. So yeah, that's what I gave her for her hair. I kind of thought the same look at just like Sonic, no sleeves, because I think it looks better for those type characters. And I just gave her gloves, and I just struggled to figure out what type pressure spot to put her in. I thought maybe one arm down and one arm up, but that didn't work. So I just sink and sink and sink, and I couldn't figure it out at all. Just right on the spot. So I just tried to figure out the whole entire time. I thought maybe her hat would be going up, but then I just thought no. So I just thought maybe someone else. So I thought maybe she'll be, well, holding something like the picture or not. I couldn't figure it out at all. So I thought maybe she'll be holding a wrench or something, and boom, that idea came to my mind. So I made it possible. Well, I tried to. I tried to put a lot of details. It was hard. Let me just say that. Now, right about this point, I just look at my hand and just try to figure out what the hand would look like if it was holding something, and I just try to sink and sink. I couldn't figure out how to make it look like it in a picture. It was difficult for me. So when I look at it again, but in a different spot this time, and I got it. I had the idea in my head straight away, and I tried to make it possible, and I thought it worked. But some fingers in different spots, the thumb right on another finger, and all was going well. Everything. So that's what I thought, and the whole entire thing was working well on hand. Now, next one is the other arm. Now that one was confused, but I just left it to the side and do the press. I don't even know, the big boys, the big girls, and I just try to do it. Try to figure out how to do it in this type art style. I couldn't figure out, so I just did sort of Sonic, but also not Sonic type style, like Rouge type style, and I thought it worked. So the arm wasn't good. It was difficult. I tried to figure out how to do the arm. I went left and right, until when I decided to do the aunt in a picture, but not fully in the picture. And I figured out it, well, not figure out, but I thought it did look good. And it really did. I tried my very best to get exactly like it, but I kept on messing up every single time. Until when I got it. And that when it fully been made. Let me just say that. So yeah. And I can just let you see it. Now by this spot I just thought what type of look to give her. I thought maybe a necklace would work or just a regular type thing. I couldn't figure it out. So when I thought, you know what? How about I do something else? And I thought goggles. because Tails is a scientist, and we do see him wear goggles in some cartoons, and I thought it worked well. So I tried it out, and boom, it worked. And I just tried to figure out what else to do. Then when I thought, maybe that works, and there's nothing else. So I just try to figure out what to do next. I looked and looked, and I couldn't figure out what else to put on her. So I just left it around and just do the colours. Now all the colours are almost exactly the same, except for the body. I took a body from a band, well, not a band, but a YouTuber, which I'm not gonna talk about because I don't have a name, but they are good YouTubers, which I think all should watch them. I really do. They create a lot of music videos, which I sing and I love. They all are really good. I really got to say, you all really need to go to them. But anyway, I tried to get so much of it there, and all of it worked. What I think worked. It was very difficult, let me just say that. But not as difficult as the last one. The last one was the most hardest one yet. But yeah, Tails was very hard to do. Or Tails Nia? I don't know what I call it now. Sonica works well, but Tails Nia? I don't know. Anyway, this is what Tails works. And yeah. And I think it's funny because the voice actor for Tails is a female. So it's kind of funny. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this whole tight scene. So yeah. So the next one is not necessarily part of the whole storyline. He's another version of Sonic. But I don't want to say his name because he's insane. He's a evil version of Sonic that's more creepypasta but also not. And he's just mad. I gave her the spiky hair like this version of Sonic that has spiky quills. And by let me just say, I forgot the name of this Sonic, so let me just I just try and think about the name, so yeah. But anyway, I took a lot of thought on the hair. It was difficult to figure out what type of spiky hair she could have. I think spiky hair is difficult, let me just say that. So if you ever saying spiky hairs are easy to anyone, try it yourself and see how hard it is, because it really is. So yeah, I try to figure out how to make the hair look good, but also not good, like a bad hair day type, not good, and try and make this female version of this character insane looking. So you might have seen I didn't put in the eyes or the mouth yet, or even the nose. It's because I want to leave that to the last bit. I think it'll work way better if it's the final bit of it. So I just left the eyes and do the whole body, and that's all I did for that bit. It took a while to figure out what type body to never just do Sonic, but more ruined type look. And I did that. And I think it works so well now. So this character actually does have a little personality into him. He is a crazy character, so I put that in with a giant smile with sharp teeth because that's literally what he has. So I did that, and then the eyes, well, the lipstick, but the eyes. This character eyes is strange. Let me just say that. I made his eyes look more open up, but I couldn't figure out how to do it in this type art style. So I tried different type styles for it. And then I settled on a different type style. It was, well, that style that you see in starting to appear. I did a line up and then a line to the style like that. And boom, the art style worked. Now by this point you might think, now it's time to put in eyes. Well, you need to put in a different colour. And you need to put red. See, this character eyes, they're not normal. I'll just say that. They're not like one color and then pupil. No, it is a hypnotizing eye. It shows that he's crazy. Let me just say that. You see the picture right there? Yeah, I forgot. You can see the picture. But yeah, this character has crazy eyes. So you must be careful about this character. Then I have to do the ears and boom, I'm done. Now, by this point, you might be feeling a little bit sick, because I'm gonna put in blood. Because he's evil and crazy, let me just say that. So he's gonna have, like, he got in a fight with someone and attacked someone. I just couldn't put that in there. And I didn't want to, but he's a crazy evil guy, let me just say that, and he needs something to show it. So all you out there look kind of bad. I just saying sorry for this. And now I really hope you all like this. I worked so hard on these three, and I think they work, or look, very good. So see ya.